I think we just kind of just go with what we're doing. I like the setup we have right now. Also have a lot of scrap, almost enough to get the last bar of shields. Don't need to buy fuel. Just gonna jump ahead, stay ahead of the rebels. We will, delay the rebels. I really like doing this in the later sectors because 24 scrap, we got 68 and a halberd beam from one combat. 24 scrap is nothing. You delay the rebels. You do your duty and I'll do mine and go kill some more, I guess, rock ships that want to fight me. They do have a missile launcher. I'm not going to be able to take it out before it fires, so we're just going to activate a defense drone. They're going to board us, and they have a med bay, so we do need to board them in their med bay in order to stop that, stop them from healing at some point. We're going to back up battery when we need to, which is not right now. Attacking us in an empty room. They're moving into the weapons room. I can just go in there and help with the killing of these guys. They have 4 laser shots, so you know what? Back up battery, get the power going, and mind control the pilot in just a second so they have a lower dodge chance. And hit them in their weapons. Keep them from hurting me at all. Now, one of their crew members is dead. They have not as good of a teleporter as the last ship that we fought, which is very nice. Okay, get the medbay powered up, get them healed. Hit them in their medbay. And we killed the one Rockman. The other Rockman who's wounded is going in there to get the repairs done. We're just gonna wait a split second. Now let's get the, It doesn't matter what our power is. They don't have weapons to hurt us right now, so we're fine. Wait just a second. And we can mind control the last guy if we want to. I don't think that's gonna be necessary though. I think we'll be fine. Might as well though, just to hurt him. Make it easier for our mantises to kill him in the future. Our mantises can't leave the medbay, by the way. They have the door system, so we're just gonna be stuck in here for a little bit. He's gonna come fight us, which is nice. I'm gonna try to meet him halfway. You're fine. And we picked up 59 scrap, 3 fuel. You know, if this is the beacon that we went to because we delayed the rebels, it was worth it. We got our money's worth out of it. Now, we could have just fought the ship, but, you know, first of all, I like delaying the rebels because it means you can explore more. Second of all, it was a Zoltan ship. Zoltan ships are annoying, so I don't mind paying them off. 205 scrap. Do we get the shield upgrade? Yes. No? Yes? We can sell stuff at the store if we find a store, so let's just do that now. And we'll jump backwards and then forwards and around, and we'll go around the exit, because there's a lot of beacons here that can access the exit, and we'll just, you know, do it whenever we need to. Okay, asteroid field. Missile launcher plus cloak means pretty much defense drones gotta come out. They have a teleporter that will board us in a second. Easy peasy. They have a med bay and a lot of lasers. Holy crap. Let's get the backup battery charged up right now and get power moved up right now. As much dodge chance as possible. 50% dodge chance pretty much. 4 bars of shields, hopefully it's enough. It is, and they missed with the bomb. No, they actually hit us in the mind control room. We can get that repaired. Missiles coming in, we have a defense drone. It shot down the missile, excellent. We need to take out their weapons. Their weapons are a bit scary. We took out the missile launcher, which is okay. Would have liked to have taken out, you know, more, but we'll deal with that later. Bomb hit us in an empty room. Let's get the, let's get our systems powered up. Medbay, oxygen, for just a second anyways. And as long as I take out one of their lasers once, we'll be fine, because then they will have their lasers mistimed. Good. Very good, and the one laser shot that was coming in missed. Their bomb did land in the piloting room. Let's get the engine in there to get that repaired. Okay. Backup battery's offline, so we're not gonna board right now, just because it would put it would stretch my power a little bit too thin. What I will do is take the shields offline just temporarily, because they have no lasers. Attacking my sensors, we can easily deal with that. God dang, their dodge chance is ridiculous. This is just delaying them in the sensors room pretty much. They're getting their stuff repaired, but not very quickly. I could board them, but I need to get my crew members healed up. So, you know, whatever way you, however you look at it, pretty much, we're kind of in a holding pattern. Might even just kill the ship because their weapons are kind of annoying, and their dodge chance is kind of ridiculous. Okay, keep the dodge chance up. As long as their lasers are offline, I don't have to worry about shields that much. Ooh, good shot, good shot. The missile did miss, but I appreciate you blowing it up anyways on the way in. Okay, we took out their missile launcher, so you know what? Get the mind control in, and if they kill him, they kill him. I don't care. In fact, I could board them. Nah, let's see if they just kill their crew member. That'd be probably for the best. They have a 3-shot laser, so you know what? Backup battery, get the shields powered up. I don't want their lasers to hit and, like what just happened there, an asteroid to hit at the same time and really do a number on us. We're just gonna do this instead. Okay, we killed one crew member. Their weapons are completely offline, so we don't need the shields that much right now. We can put the power in. I guess teleporter, if we can take out their medbay. Maybe we can destroy the ship. It's a long encounter, actually. It's been kind of annoying, but... Okay, it's on fire and it's breached. That's good. So the heavy pierce is gonna go in on their weapons, keep them offline. Even if they got 1 bar of shields online, the heavy pierce would be able to pierce, obviously. And as soon as they get a crew member in there, it's gonna mind control them. Maybe hope for the fire to spread, or at the very least, just keep them busy temporarily. Now they're gonna put out the fire. Good stuff, you get back in there. And now that they put out the fire, they're gonna repair the breach. They're very wounded, so you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna board them right now. Keep them busy. These 2 crew members will die very quickly, and then the lone rock man will come and fight me. Good stuff, good stuff. Why is he gonna come fight me? Because combat is a high priority on these ships, especially the piloting room. All right, we picked up a little bit of scrap, not as much as I would have liked, but enough. Everyone can get healed up, including the pilot. NG can pilot for just a split second. Might as well keep the dodge chance somewhat high. And all of a sudden, you know, I'm thinking power kind of is a little bit important because we don't have a lot of power on this ship. You know, right now we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8 more power in order to have everything powered up at the same time. It's a lot of power that I'm lacking, and only 4 of it's going to be provided by the backup battery. So next jump, we are going to upgrade our ship's reactor as soon as we're safe. We don't want to hire anybody. All right, 2 bars. Now you can keep the shields powered up, engines relatively powered up, and the backup battery can be used for filling in the power for the teleporter, mind control, defense drone. I will put my crew member on the comm. It doesn't seem to do anything, so I'm not entirely sure why you ever do that, but I do it anyways just because it's a blue option. They're gonna board us in the piloting room. Kind of awkward, so I'm gonna actually remove the pilot. It's gonna get healed up really quickly while I deal with the mantises. They have a clone bay, so they're probably not gonna... they might recover their crew, which would be good for me. Let's get the backup battery going. We need defense. You can come back, please, and thank you. Maybe start the mind control process right now. No, let's wait. Their crew members are actually really good at combat. It's actually kind of frustrating, because I gotta get my mantises healed up right now. All right, hit him in there. This room. It's got a fire. They recovered their crew. Excellent. Mind control the Mantis. Nah, mind control the NG. I don't know if there's a way to prioritize it, but either way, the fire in there is awesome. NG is now dead. They're not gonna have a good time, an easy time, I should say, getting that fire put out. And I can take one of their weapons offline. With that, they can't actually damage me at all, I don't think. So I can board them in their piloting room and kill the remaining crew. Good stuff, 53 scrap is pretty decent. Ariel, go get healed up very quickly, would you please? Would you kindly? Okay, 75 scrap. Still need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 power to power everything. Let's get piloting upgraded once and 1 level of reactor. Why? Because I can, and because we do also have the extra equipment that we can sell if we ever find a store. So I'm not too worried about that. They're gonna get a weapon off or a missile off, so we're gonna use a defense drone. If we can get repair beacons in the 8th sector, we'll get 5 5 drone parts each repair beacon, so we'll be able to relatively easily get back up to stock. They have a med bay, no teleporter this time. So we're gonna board them as soon as they fire. Backup battery. Full power. We attack them in their piloting room. Get a couple of free shots in on the one Rockman. The ion damage is gonna be a bit of a problem. We need to deal with that at some point. We're gonna mind control their weapon personnel. And if we can land shots in on their weapons, that would be very nice, I think. Good stuff. We're not gonna die horrendously. We might still die, but hopefully not horrendously. Recover the mantises just in case we need them for something. We took 2 hull damage, which is actually kind of frustrating. They still have a basic laser, which can damage us, weirdly enough. Yeah, there it goes. It hit. Good job. Hopefully we'll get the shields are not gonna come back online either. They're still cloaked. Their weapons are completely offline. That's good, because our shields were completely ionized. Those were heavy ion, so they do 2 ion damage each, which is not good for me. Hit them hard in their med bay. It's now on fire. As soon as they send a crew member in there, we can mind control it and keep them from getting it repaired. We're gonna wait until they actually get a crew member, a second crew member in there. Now we can get the freaking shields powered up. I completely forgot about that. And keep the med bay up a little bit. And as soon as the NG puts out this fire, mantises can help. You know what? Get that repaired first. You know what? You stay. You guys go and repair the med bay. You know what? No, everyone repair the med bay. They're putting out the fire. Fire's put out, so mantises have to go. This is their time, basically. And we can mind control this guy so they don't get their weapons online just as they cloak, which is actually quite nice because it means that we can have basically free reign of recovering our crew as soon as we need to. Just like hang out in here. I don't want to take any more hull damage from fire, so I am going to try to leave ASA flippin' P, like right now. Most of the damage we took on that fight was from frickin' fires. There's nothing here, so we're just gonna hold off for a second, get everybody healed up and back to their rooms. There's a store. I need to go to a store. Let's go to a store. And then we'll bounce around the exit. We can get the engines upgraded to level 6, no problem. Okay, Heavy Laser Mark II. Heavy Laser Mark 1, Heavy Laser Mark 1. This is 2 power. This is 1 power. That's 3 power for 2 heavy laser shots. This is 3 power for 2 heavy laser shots. It's exactly the same. So I guess this is better. The heavy laser or I guess having 2 separate is better because they charge a little bit faster, even though we're probably not going to be firing these that often without the burst laser, hull laser combined. The breaching bomb is interesting. It takes a long time to charge, doesn't it? 20 seconds, 17. Yeah, we're going to stick with what we've got. It's been working out well for us so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're definitely going to sell this. We're going to sell this. Yeah. Might as well buy the battery charger. Might as well repair up slightly. Might as well then spend the rest of our... It's another store. We're not going to go to the store. We're going to upgrade the engines once more so that we know that we have enough to bust out of the rebel fleet. We are going to be back. We are going to go to a couple more beacons first and then backtrack. The ions worry me more than anything else here. We are going to board. We're going to board on their weapon system, take their weapons partially offline, and as a result, not get hit, ideally. Their ions, if they wait, charge 3 ion shots, and then take a bunch of shots, we'll be in trouble, but they didn't, so we're fine. I know. You're dying. You're almost dead. You're not dead, are you? Well, at least we breached the shield room, so it's not going to come back ever. In fact, Heavy Pierce can just fire immediately. Everything else can wait. And now that that's done, we can just kind of go ham. Good. 50 scrap plus nothing. 71 scrap, excuse me, pretty good. Now all of these beacons can reach the exit, so I can just kind of go to this one, and then the next one, and then probably the exit. I don't think we'll have the opportunity to visit all 3, but we can definitely go to a couple of them. Now, the Burst Laser Mark II, followed by the Halberd Beam, kind of does scare me a little bit. They might be able to land damage with the Halberd Beam. I'm hoping not, but I think they will. I'm not going to board them. I'm going to board them as soon as I damage their medbay. Probably going to fire in their weapon system first, though, just for peace of mind. You know what? Their weapons aren't going to land. Our shields are charged up fast enough, I think. 2, 3. Oh yeah, definitely. Hit him once in the medbay, once in the weapons. It didn't actually work out the way I intended. Unfortunate, but we will just fire on their medbay again. It was a 3rd level medbay, which is kind of ridiculous. Heavy Pierce. Good job. Now, mind control the guy repairing the medbay. Stop him. And then we board really quickly. He's going into the piloting room, I think, so let's board in the O2 room. Make them come after me. Actually, I should board them in the medbay, but for now we'll just stick out here. I am not going to fire just because I want to ideally kill these 2 guys. And if they don't die, maybe they'll go into the medbay to try to repair it or something. Like they're doing right now, yes, but just board them. Beam them back. I mean, we're gonna be fine. The only thing, ooh, all 4 of those shots landed. Just gonna like do this. Okay, we killed one of them at least. Okay, I was trying to be cute with it to only kill the one dude in the piloting room, only doing as much damage as I needed to, and I guess it did work. Let's try a little bit more of an offensive attack there. Trying to surrender, no thank you. Trying to put out the fire and stuff, no thank you. Just attack the guy who's currently stunned. And we're gonna board them again and finish them off. Not while there's a fire in there, but as soon as the fire gets put out. They're wounded enough that my mantises with the bonus combat damage plus the just combat prowess of these two are gonna be just fine. 6 and 59 scrap is pretty good. 130 scrap, no store in sight. Let's get a little bit of reactor power and more mind control. A lot more mind control. Maybe we'll actually use the frickin' backup battery now. Engines are still fine. You only need 6, I believe, to get out of the rebel sector before the ASB lands. The first one anyways, so we should be fine. Third bar of mind control means that I can pretty much use it whenever I want. I could use it right now, in fact. Don't necessarily need to. Their ion doesn't worry me unless this fight takes a long-ass time. So we're just gonna wait. They're boarding. We get the mind control active on the Rockman pilot. They boarded me in the O2 room, which is fine, right next to the med bay. In fact, get the Zoltan out of there for just a split second. We're going to board them in their med bay. Now, the Zoltan's gonna fight me, but as long as they don't have a very highly powered med bay, we can kill the Zoltan very easily with 2 mantises. O2 room is being attacked a little bit. Whatever. As long as they don't destroy it, I'll be fine with it. Okay, one of their weapons is offline, the ion, which is what I wanted. So I will heavy laser their oxygen, heavy pierce their teleporter. Why? Because if their teleporter gets offline, I can just beam back and then kill their crew with my mantises. If not, then I'm just going to beam my mantises back anyways and still kind of kick the crap out of these humans. They retreated. You get in there, you guys get in there. Mind control wore off. I think it wore off. No, it wore off first, and then the backup battery wore off. So that's good to know that the timing happens that way. I think it happened that way anyways. They're gonna repair their O2 system, get the medbay powered up, you idiots. And as long as they don't get their medbay powered up, I'll be able to jump back aboard their ship and kill them in just a second. He just beamed aboard my ship for some reason. Well, we can go fight him, no problem. He's not gonna last too much longer in there, that Rockman. I could mind control him. Don't need to. Come on. There we go. 59 scrap plus 5 hull points repaired. Quite nice, but on the next sector we're gonna get repaired to full anyway, so it's actually not all that important that we got that. And in fact, if we don't take any damage on the next encounter, then it's pretty much worthless. But you know what? It's still a nice offer. Thank you, random civilian ship. I appreciate it nonetheless. You'll be there for me when I need you on the next run, I'm sure. Let's get a little bit more power. Yeah. We're still gonna need power because we still have the defense drone that can be used and will be used, so we still need the power to go around. On this encounter, for instance, that is a 3-shot Hermes, or 3 damage Hermes, I do believe. So, what do? We put the Zoltan in the defense drone, and then the extra power we have will be used to power the defense drone. And that's the end of that. Instead of oxygen, basically. You know what? Let's not use a defense drone, because we're just going to be getting healed for free anyways, right? So why bother using the defense drone right now? Instead, why don't we mind control like their engine personnel? He'll go ham and we'll be good. We'll just fire on their weapons in a second, and if the missile hits, it hits. Okay, it landed, it fired and it missed. So you know what? You just kind of proved my point there, didn't you, game? We don't need 4 bars of shields now, so we can depower the shields slightly. They beamed aboard. We're gonna have people aboard our ship, but you know, whatever. Here we go, Rock Cruiser Type C unlocked. Okay, so there's the 10 hull points, or the 5 hull points repaired. It would have been 10 if we needed it, if we had up to 10 hull points worth of damage, so that's why I wasn't worried about if the Hermes landed. If it hit the piloting system, that would have sucked, because then the ASB could have landed, but I took the chance. I wanted to take the chance to kind of min-max it a little bit, and I did, and it worked. It's not gonna work in every situation, but it did this time. So there is a store. That's dumb and unnecessary because we don't need to go to the store. We need to go down to these repair beacons and then go up to the base. So we're gonna try to bum rush these repair beacons as fast as possible. Okay, there is a missile launcher. What type? Ooh, it looks like a breach, so the defense drone will be extra important there. That is a combat drone Mark II, but we have a really good shield personnel, which is a good counter against that, and they only have a double shot laser, so I don't think we're actually going to take any damage here. The biggest problem is the defense drone Mark II, which is going to be a big pain in the ass. However, we also have the capability of beaming aboard and mind controlling the enemies here, which is very nice because it means that we might be able to kill some of them before they can get medbayed up. So we're gonna board them in the shield room, mind control one of their shield personnel, and the mind controlled shield personnel is gonna be a beast. I might actually want to hit them in their weapon system first. No, hit them in the med bay first. No, hit them in the weapon system first. We took out their laser. Unfortunately, that's not the missile, but the fires might take the missile offline. So we're gonna wait for a second. Yep, missile went offline. We don't need to use a defense drone. That's good in my book. And we did shoot down their defense drone, but it's back already. Now they no longer have a med bay. The mind controlled unit is gonna come out of mind control in just a second. We can kill one of their crew members. Yeah, and then we can recover our crew and get the med bay powered up a little bit. Our dodge chance is gonna be low for a split second, but that's okay. I say a split second because we're going to put the power back as soon as we get the backup battery online, basically. As soon as they get healed up, we're gonna send them back over. Stuff is getting recharged. We don't need a mind control, we're fine. Just kill them. He's gonna walk through the room with no oxygen because he's an idiot and he has no choice. 5 fuel, 75 scrap, holy crap. Let's leave this stuff powered because I always put the power in there anyways. So 104 scrap. I don't need to go to the store. I don't need anything, so I don't think I'm gonna buy anything. Instead, we're gonna get max power and jump ahead and try to visit one of these 2 repair beacons that are left. An extra 5 drone parts will put my mind at ease. I know I could buy them at the store, but I also don't want to. You can't make me. We're gonna wait until they beam aboard and... Or should I just mind control them now? How do we deal with this? Tricky situation. I guess we just wait until they beam aboard. Empty room, hopefully they go up into the med bay. We'll beam aboard into their shield room, mind control the personnel, like we always want to do. Send the NG in to help the Zoltan for a second. They're gonna be able to fire their missile, I think, but we'll try. Zoltan's gotta go. Zoltan and NG might as well go into the med bay then. Good, we actually did manage to take their weapon offline just before it managed to fire. Excellent. We will need the backup battery here in a second for when their 5-shot laser fires. Why don't we do that right now so we can get my crew healed up faster and stop them from damaging my oxygen too much. All right, here it goes. We dodged enough, good job. Oh, I accidentally put their missile launcher back online, but we should be able to take it out again. We know how to deal with this situation now. Their crew is dying. I'm gonna recover my mantises so I can deal with the people in my oxygen room. Oh, I brought him with me. Lovely-ish. Not really. They have no one aboard their ship now. Weird. Ooh, that's a lot of firepower. I didn't mean to hit him that hard, but I did. No, you guys go here. You guys come down here to deal with this guy. I thought I sent you over there. The fire will spread across their ship and might kill them. I need you guys to get healed is what I need, because I want to beam aboard, kill this guy really quickly before the fire spreads. They probably have a lot of engine power, so you know what? We're gonna try it. He's almost dead. We can kill him. They died. Pause. Cooldowns recovered immediately, and good. That only worked because when you kill the enemy ship and you're in no danger, your cooldowns reset on your teleporter immediately. So, you know, it was a little bit of a risk. If they only had 1 bar of engine power, then I could have lost my mantises, which would have been a stupid way to lose them. But, you know, take a risk every once in a while. It's bound to work out occasionally. There's a repair beacon, and we can continue to make progress towards the base. Perfect. We don't need the repair. I need the drone parts, which is why I'm here. Good, and we have another beacon to jump to. Just gonna look at my ship really quickly. Don't really need more than 2 teleporters. I'll just attack the rebels. Don't really need more than 2 levels of teleporter at this point. Unless we want to beam over with like the Zoltan and the NG, which might be dumb. They're definitely going to get a missile off with these guys. They're going into our engine room, which is actually, I think, the best because I can have 3 crew members in there very easily with the Zoltan and NG helping out the engines personnel. And we're going to do the same thing we do. Do some mind controlling of our own. We're gonna get the defense drone out because we're gonna need it. And we're gonna hit him in the med bay first, I think. Because we killed a crew member, the other crew member has gone up in the piloting room. Zoltan is wounded, but he'll be fine. He'll survive. As long as we don't get hit with a missile. So you know what? Walk into the med bay really quickly, would you please? Would you kindly? 38% chance to dodge. We need to dodge 1. They do have another set of lasers coming in, but our shields recharge very quickly. And that was fast enough. Good. Mind control still active, which is just mind-boggling. Take out their weapons so they can't hurt us anymore. Or at least not as easily. Mind control wore off. And they're dead. Let's leave the civilian supplies alone. If they damage my hull, I would be kind of annoyed by that, and I wouldn't want that to happen because we're close to the end, to the final fight here, you know? I don't want to risk anything, and if I risk it on, you know, taking 4 points of hull damage now, maybe I'll need those hull points later. We're perfectly fine. We don't need more scrap. And in fact, we can go to 1 more beacon before the base and beat the rebel ship to the base anyway, so, you know, let's just do that, I guess. Everyone go back to your rooms. Can almost get max engine power, which would be quite nice. Max shields plus max engines means you're not going to be taking too much damage. They're going to try to hack us. Let's try to shoot it down, shall we? We have the drone parts. We have 10 left. It's not bad. Let's wait and see where. Let's just beam aboard now. Beam aboard. Mind control. Beam aboard. Yeah, beam aboard. Beam aboard there. I'm hoping that they. You know what? That's fine. Honestly, that's okay. I didn't want them to hack my shields. You know, we have a good enough defense that I think we'll be able to dodge out of the way of these halberd beam shots coming in there, and we can still take out their We can still take out their clone bay just by walking in there and punching it in the face. Let's try to shoot it down though. Good, now they have no clone bay. This crew member is going to die in a second. We can attack their drone system while the mind control is still there, and the mind control just went out. This crew member is probably going to leave. Why are we getting hit here? Are their lasers really going in that hard? Or is this defense drone really going in that hard? Jesus. Combat drone Mark II is awful, awful beast. Our crew's fine, it looks like. Yeah, we're gonna be killing him in just a second. Okay, we took 2 points of hull damage, not bad. We are in the process of setting up another emergency repair station. Transmitting coordinates now. Where is there an emergency repair station? I don't understand this event because it doesn't seem to do anything ever. It's like, we're setting up a repair station, but like, where? Is it supposed to like convert one of the rebel beacons into a repair station? Is it supposed to like make one of the currently unconverted beacons a repair station, in which case it's like immediately overrun all the time? I don't know how that beacon works. It just never seems to, you know? Might as well get the piloting system upgrade. I like getting that upgraded, so let's do it now. And jump to the rebel ship attacking the base, because now if we get hacked, we can leave and not feel bad about it. Okay, first things first. Defense drone. Good so far. Sensors, if there's a room to hack. I am glad you picked that one. Let's get the NG out of here. He'll punch his way through eventually. Okay, now we need to board them. Where do we board them? We also need to mind control them. We're gonna wait until we mind control until we start a fire. What we are going to do first though is probably board them in the ion weapons room. So let's get that started now. I don't want to board them in the main vicinity of their ship because they'll just go heal themselves without a hacking drone. It's kind of worthless. Missiles are going to be coming in a second. This is what the backup battery is for. Our weapons are getting charged. We dodged one missile and NG got out just in time to help put out the fire in the piloting room. We still have enough shield integrity to stop the lasers coming in, so that's good. And now we fire on their shield system. We hit once, and I think that's enough where I want to mind control the person in the shield room. We're gonna wait a second, and now we're gonna do it. NG, you just stay there for a second. You're fine. Lasers coming in, we can dodge those and just take them on the chin if we have to. Missiles, hopefully the defense drone can shoot down a couple of them. Oh, they shot down enough. Okay, mind control unit will die in a minute, but it also, you know, the point of him being there is A, to just die, and also to prevent them from repairing. He's doing a good job of that. Let's get the hard power here so that we can recover our crew. Yeah, sure. A ton of damage in the shield room. It has a breach in it, at least one. Good stuff. Now the missile's about to fire. When they come out, I'm going to power up the engines above all else, including above the heavy pierce. As much power in the dodge chance as possible, 55%. Shoot down one miss, two miss. Good stuff. Let's get everything else powered up now. Weapons, medbay, engines. The shield room is on fire, which is lovely. We can just hit him hard and kill some crew members. We hit him once. They cloaked at the exact moment I tried to shoot him, which was bad on my part. Very, very bad on my part. Because it's kind of just pointless. They're going to be shooting me with their missiles again in a second, and I would have just lost time. Oh, I can't mind control them because they hacked my sensors room. It's going to take a second. Might as well shoot them. No point in not shooting them. Mind control again. Killed a bunch of crew. Excellent, excellent, excellent. One more shot will stop them and kill them. Good. We took a few points of damage there. At the end, I kind of bunged it up by firing right before they cloaked. So that's my bad. But that was still a pretty good encounter. We took like 4 points of hull damage. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, okay. We could follow them or we could go to one more beacon. Let's go to one more beacon just because it's fun, I guess. Get a little bit more scrap. We will fight the rebel ship and we will win because this is gonna be an easy encounter, it looks like. Do the same thing we always do. Attacking me in the oxygen room, which is perfectly fine with me. And these guys are just gonna be delaying the people in the oxygen room for a second. Did do enough damage that we took out their med base. We're gonna send my mantises in there to stop them from repairing it. Yeah, don't worry about it, buddy. You're gonna get healed up. And we will shoot them in their weapons room. We need to take out the Vulcan, I think. Started a fire. They're gonna be recovering their crew in a second, I imagine. Yep, there they go. Trying to get the medbay repaired. Not gonna happen, buddy. Trying to put out the fire. You're just weakening yourself. You're making it easier for me to kill you. I know fires in space are bad, but do you really have nothing else better to do with your time? Oh, hey boy, another repair beacon. Where? I don't know. I could fight my way through rebels to go to the store, but that just seems like a dumb idea. You guys get the oxygen repaired and powered. And there we go. Now we are gonna get boarded if we can't shoot down the boarding drone, and we can't open the doors to oxygenate the entire ship very easily. We do have a second level oxygen though, so we can power it up. We probably will. This might be a little bit difficult though. I will board though. I will board in the beam room to try to destroy it so that it doesn't damage me. But thinking about it, maybe I'll hold off on that until after the. No, we'll be able to shoot down the first boarding drone, pretty much no problem. What am I talking about? We'll be fine. Yeah, we'll be fine. Crew teleporter level 3, sure. I will also upgrade the drone control room so that if it gets hit, it stays online. I could have also upgraded the oxygen, and in fact, in hindsight, that may have been the best course of action there instead of upgrading the teleporter or something. But whatever, we're fine. Wow, their crew is looking mighty thin, mighty thin. So we are going to mind control. Not mind control, we're just gonna board them in this room here. We're gonna activate the defense drone. We're going to mind control the pilot or the engines personnel. Let's mind control the pilot. Hopefully we shoot down the boarding drone. It's gonna take a while before the boarding drone activates again, which is, you know, the cool part about this. Give us a little bit of opportunity to be safe for a second. I do want to try to take out the missile launcher. It is on fire, which is very nice because the fire means it will be destroyed even if they do get one shot off. So we did get hit with one missile, that's fine. Their missile launcher is now offline. Recover my mantises using a little bit of this this power. Get them healed up. Dodge chances worked out just fine. NG managed to get a little bit of training on repairing. He might as well heal himself as well. Okay, they did board us. Defense drone, I guess the defense drone got shot down. I didn't notice, that's okay. It can get powered up. Hard power, not soft power. Keep the dodge chance up. Keep the medbay up for just a second, man. Okay, mantises are healed. They can go into the oxygen room. Double power it up pretty much. Mind control wore off. Did a number on the piloting system. Their shields are also down a little bit. And now they have no shields, which is awesome. Let's hit them in their drone room. So maybe we can stop that drone from being a nuisance. Mantises are done, so we're gonna swap our crew members around a little bit and get the repairing done by the NG. Get the oxygen powered up to level 2 as well, so that we can have a, hopefully not take some damage in there. They're taking a little bit of damage, it's okay though, it's okay. More drones coming out. They're not gonna last very long. Good fight. I think we got hit once by a missile. Considering, I think they only fired one barrage because we focused down their missile launcher, which was quite nice. Now we cannot board this next phase immediately. They're gonna board us with their one crew member, I think. We cannot board them, but that's okay. We don't need to board them. They're mind controlling, only one power in the mind control system to counter. Might as well get you guys back into the medbay. They only have one crew member, so they're actually not gonna board me at all, which is kind of unusual. That doesn't happen all that often. We're just gonna auto fire. We're going to board them in their, probably board them in their missile launcher. Oh, I need to get my missile launcher online. Let's do that now. Or not my missile launcher online. I need to get my defense drone online. Guys, get in there and get the mind control system repaired. I only need it for countering mind control right now, but it's still nice to have repaired. All right, backup battery has to come out because they're going to be firing their power surge at me in a second. And their missiles at the same time. Enough dodges that I'm okay with that. NG can go get the defense drone repaired. It's still online, which is nice. Okay, we busted through their shields, so we can turn auto fire off. And in fact, let's get the mantises teleported over right now. They can start to work on the weapon system. I'm actually gonna have them leave for a second. We missed all of our shots on it, so they're gonna stay there and try to knock it out a couple of pegs. Teleporter is still slightly wounded. We can go get that repaired. More laser shots, enough dodges that we didn't get hit by anything. We're ready to fire again. Good, now their missiles are completely offline, meaning we don't need the defense drone. So defense drone can depower, we can put the power into the engines. Mantises, go into the piloting system, please, and reduce their dodge chance a little bit. Any reduction is going to be good for us, and in fact, no, we gotta counter mind control. Keep countering mind control. Ooh, we started a fire, and the dude is in there. This is looking nice. Another power surge. We still have a 55% dodge chance. We got hit once in the piloting system. Easy to put out that fire. Should just recover my crew at this point. Hit him in the shield room, I guess. Just kind of screw with this guy. Make him run back into the med bay. Counter the mind control. And that's it. Nice. Good stuff. Ugh. That run went a lot better than the last B-type rock cruiser run that I did. It's actually the second highest score of all time, which is kind of ridiculous. The reason why this one went so much better is because we actually got a freaking weapon. We got a weapon that allowed us to take down enemy shields and let the heavy piercing laser do damage. We did get that on the last Shivan run that we tried, so that was very nice. And we did unlock the C-type layout of this ship. Now, I've mentioned it before. This is very easy with the C-type layout. Why? Because you start with a crystal crew member, which is a component for the quest line. Instead of having to do a whole bunch of random questline stuff in other sectors, hoping that you come across the correct beacon in like 3 sectors, all you have to do is take this guy to the Rock homeworlds, and that's it. I mean, you have to like get to a specific beacon, but it's, you know, not that impossible to find. So much easier with the C-type ship. It also starts with a swarm missile launcher, which is bad early on because it takes 21 seconds to get 3 missiles charged up. You can fire it very quickly, but you use more missiles. And it starts with a heavy crystal laser Mark I. This is actually just a straight upgrade to the heavy piercing laser Mark I because this also pierces through 1 bar of shields. The difference is it takes slightly longer to charge, 3 more seconds, but it only takes 1 power. So how I always think that the heavy laser is really good for 1 power 2 damage that you can just put on your ship. This is kind of even better than that because it pierces for the same power. It takes a little bit longer to charge, but you're normally firing your heavy laser with your other weapons, which probably take like 12, 15, 17 seconds to fire anyways. So you're going to be doing the same thing with this one. This is actually a pretty decent ship. The biggest negative about it is that it just has a clone bay. It's a 1-room clone bay, so I think if you buy the med bay, you'll only have a 1-room med bay, but thinking about it, I think you will have a 2-room med bay. I think that the equipment in the room will no longer take up a standing spot, so you can actually get 2 people into a med bay. I'm not sure though. Either way, this is an interesting ship and one that we will be using to unlock this achievement. Maybe not on the next run, but on a future run. So, thank you very much for watching. I had a lot of fun with this run. I'm glad that we managed to unlock this ship because the secret sector is quite fun once you reach it, and the Crystal Crew member is, you know, interesting to use. They have some nice, cool abilities. I should actually mention them now that I'm thinking about it. Crystal Crew members actually have a special ability you can use called Lockdown Power. Basically, if a Crystal Crew member is in a room, say the weapons room, because he's standing in it right now, all the doors will become locked to the enemy crew and your crew for about 15 seconds. So you can teleport into a room, lock the doors in like the med bay, and destroy the med bay before they can even break down the doors and get in. It's really, really nice to use this with another Rock crew member or Mantis especially, and destroy an enemy clone bay or med bay before they can even get in there. It is fun. They also take reduced suffocation damage, similar to Lanius, except they take none. Their movement speed is reduced by 20%. Rock is reduced by half, so it's not quite as bad. And the max health is increased to 125. So the Crystal Crew members is kind of like a Rock Man Lanius with this special ability. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool. So, thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more FTL and other videos, and I hope to see you again for the next run.